Hey guys, I got a question over the weekend that was, how do I slow down my easy runs? That's a great question. And you might be thinking to yourself, why on earth would anyone want to run slower? Why are we doing such easy runs all the time? I thought we were trying to get faster. Well, that's a thing. You actually need to run slower to go faster. You need to run easy to get faster. And I will read off to you some of the benefits to running easy. So, it builds up your aerobic capacity, extremely important, and especially for beginner runners, you need to build an aerobic base and aerobic capacity. It's good for fat burning, and it also teaches your body how to use your fat as energy. Increased running economy, improved muscle tendon strength, slow twitch muscle fiber development, increased capillary capacity, bone strength, increased glycogen storage. There are just so many benefits to running easy. You can't run hard all the time. You can't run fast every day. I mean, you can, but it's not going to be beneficial for your running. Look at the elites, like Ryan Hall. When he's in shape, he can run, 5-minute pace for a marathon. 5-minute pace for a marathon. And when he does his easy runs, he's probably running 2 minutes per mile slower. Just thinking of that, 2 minutes per mile slower than your marathon PR, do you do that? Well, if you're running faster than that, why are you trying to run faster than an elite does, on their slow days? That's kind of something that I like to say to myself, to get myself to slow down. Why are you running so fast all the time, I struggle with this as well. And some of the things that have helped me kind of go slower on my easy days is, one, rationalizing it to myself. So before I even go on my run, I just really need to have a conversation with myself and say, hey, there's no point in going fast today. You're an idiot. There's no reason. Sure, yeah, I bet you could go 30 seconds per mile faster than you're supposed to, but you're not supposed to. So you just kind of have that mental talk. Don't go out the first mile too fast, because I find that once you start going fast, it's really hard to slow down. So don't go out too fast. Next, the music that you're listening to. So if you're used to listening to hip hop or Avicii or whatever your pump up tunes are for race day workouts, those are not songs that you can listen to on your easy day. It's just not going to work. So you're going to need to find a new playlist, like country or something that's very slow, or you're just going to need to pull the iPod all together and just not even do it, which is what I recommend if you're really trying to slow down, because you need to listen to your breathing. You need to be in tune with what is going on. You should not hear your breathing. It should not be a struggle. It should be very easy. It should be conversational pace. You should be able to even sing a song. So that's another piece of advice. Watch what type of music you're listening to on your runs. Next, I would say there's a lot of runners out in the world, aren't there? I mean, think about it. There's people of all abilities, slow people, fast people, elites, whatever. So there's people of all different paces. Find someone who is slower than you are and run with them. So I know this might be kind of why would I do that? But let's say your friend who's 5 minutes per mile or 5 minutes slower than you in the 5K, you can run a 25-minute 5K, your friend runs 30 minutes. Consider pacing them for their workout on your easy day. So their workout might be about the same pace of what you're trying to go. So maybe talk around, get to know other runners, and then you can kind of help each other out with these sorts of things. I'm sure that they would absolutely love it if someone would pace them on their workout. And it doesn't even necessarily need to be a workout. So you could find someone who is just a little bit slower than you, and they always do their easy runs too fast, and you could just be well, we're going to go easy today, but I know that she always does it too fast, so it'll be perfect for me, So you just have to find someone who is going to actually run at an easy pace for you. You don't want to go out with the person that you're super competitive with and you always do workouts with, who always makes the easy pace 20 seconds to 40 seconds faster than it should be. You just don't want to put yourself in situations where it's going to be a problem. Another thing I like to do is I like running in the morning. I feel that I do not go too fast in the morning. It's easy to go fast after work because you're really stressed out or whatever, and everything's been building, and you might just be ready to bolt out the door. So that's another thing. Maybe meditate or something before. Really get your mind in the right place if you're going to try to do an easy run. So So those are some of my pieces of advice. And I guess another thing I'd like to address is, let's say you have been kind of doing the same thing for a while. You're just kind of doing the same 20, 25 miles a week, and it's just really like flattened out. It honestly just might be that you need to increase your mileage a little bit. So I like to do the 10% rule. So you ran 20 miles this week, you're going to run 10% more next week. So 22 miles. And then 10% more the next week. So that would be like 24 miles. Then 10% more. So like 20, I don't even know, 27, 26, 27 miles. And then you're going to do a cutback week. So you're going to cut back about 25%. So you'd be back at about 21-ish miles. And then build again, 10. So you might be at a time in your training where you actually need to start building some mileage. And that will help you slow down and like be running on tired legs a little bit more. So there's that. And also, it might also be a sign that you need to introduce some sort of speed or tempo workouts once or maybe twice a week into your training program if you're not currently doing so, just to kind of give you the variation, easy and hard days. So I hope that you guys like the answer to my question. I hope that you can take some of this advice and turn your easy runs into a easier pace for you.